Hey guys, Casual Gamer 84. Welcome back to the game room. Today I have a simple kind of pickups video, hunting trip video, some footage there. Kind of like a roadside flea market style store with just like a lot of stuff, like it kind of in the middle of nowhere store. So, if you're interested in that, stick around. Alright guys, so, hey, if you're new to the channel, if you don't mind, do me a big favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button if you like the video, and ring that bell for notifications. You'll be notified when I post a video for you. And if you're not new to the channel and you're still not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that. So a little backstory on this flea market roadside thing. I really don't know what to call it. Store. Like it's been there for a while, and I remember going to it 15 years or so ago, and it's probably been 7 years since I've been in there, something like that. And it was before I really started collecting nostalgic stuff and video games, things like that. So I never thought about it. But quick shout out to my mom. For some reason, she went in there, her and my little cousin, and she asked if they had video games, and the lady said she had some PlayStation games upstairs under some clothes in a dresser drawer, which is kind of weird, and you'll see what I'm talking about there later. And then she had a box of Xbox games in the back. My mom said she really didn't want, need to look at them because she didn't know what I was looking for. Told the woman about me. A couple days later, I went, introduced myself, and she said they were there. So I looked around the store, filmed, and I did find some video games. So the whole lot of stuff I got 10 items. Now they're not all video games, but I got 10 items, $24 for all of it. So the way I'm going to break it down on what I paid, since there's 10 items, $24, we're going to do $2.40 an item, so less than $2.50 an item, and then I'll tell you the estimated value of it on the screen somewhere as I go through them. But before I get into that, let's get straight into this footage of this store. Alright guys, so we are at an impromptu stop at Choctaw Jim's. I don't know if y'all see that sign or not. And I've told they have some really cool stuff, some nostalgic stuff, and possibly some video games. So we're going to go in here and see. I'm going to get a shot of me walking up and some of the randomness they have outside. Alright guys, so you can see that there's a lot of random stuff. Some old 90s NBA lockers out there. A Gazelle. Tony Little Gazelle. Y'all remember Tony Little back in the day in the commercials? So you can see there's tons of stuff in here. A lot of whatnot, trinket, collectible type items, glassware, things like that. But in the midst of all that, there's all kinds of other cool stuff in here. Right around the corner here, I looked around, this Raggedy Ann and Andy. It kind of scared me a little bit. That's the biggest Raggedy Ann and Andy that I've seen. And then I spotted over here a little Ronald Mcdonald Toy. I probably should have picked that up, but I didn't. So if I ever feel the need to get it, I'm sure I can go there and pick it up. I doubt anybody else is beating the door down to go there and get it. Some Disney VHS. You can see those everywhere though. I didn't really put a lot of stock into those. She said the games were upstairs. Of course, I've not made it upstairs yet. She said there may be some handheld games, she said. And I said the Game Boy. She's like, yeah, something like that back here. So that's kind of what I'm looking for, some Game Boy games and a massive just stuff. But definitely all kinds of randomness. in here, and really no method to the madness either. You can see that a lot of the nostalgic toys and stuff are towards the back. There's some Simpsons from the 90s. That Bart's a window cling. Do y'all remember the Windows clings were big back in the 90s? Some newer Turtles. A very, very patriotic Garfield. And then right around the corner, I think, is some, well, there's the handheld games I think she was talking about, which consisted of like one DS game, SpongeBob game. But right around the corner are some Muppet Baby plushes. And I remember having this this Fozzie Bear, Waka Waka Waka, as a kid. And I was thinking when I looked at it that I remember, I think they came from McDonald's. I'm looking at the tag there. They had the Miss Piggy. They did not have a Kermit, or I probably would have went ahead and picked that Kermit up as well. But again, like I said, I think that they were at McDonald's.
McDonald's presents gifts your kids will love. Holiday Huggable Muppet Babies.
Love 'em, hug 'em, Muppet Babies, hug 'em.
You can get your kids Baby Kermit or Baby Fozzie or Baby Piggy for a limited time only. They're soft and huggable at a special low price with any McDonald's food purchase.
Muppet Babies at our place.
Holiday gifts at a special low price.
Good night, Baby Piggy.
Holiday Huggable Muppet Babies. Only at McDonald's for a limited time. So hurry on in.
So yeah, those were at McDonald's. Where they came from. There's a lot of other cool stuff back here. In a minute, I see a Jay Leno beta tape. I believe it was from like 1986, I think, something like that. There it is right there. It's sealed. I thought about getting it, but I didn't. For those of y'all that don't know what beta is, beta was kind of the competition to VHS, kind of like the had Blu-ray and HD DVD. Back in the day, you had beta and VHS. Of course, VHS won out. And I just now noticed watching this video back that that's a Slave 1 toy down there. I don't know if it's OG or if it's new. But I think I'm gonna have to go back and check that out and see. I'm pretty sure that's Boba Fett's Slave 1. If I'm wrong, y'all comment down below so I don't make a trip back there for nothing. But I might go back and pick that up if it is. Some Mickey Mouse stuff and just other random stuff. I think there's a random Wii game right there. I think it's Dora the Explorer or something. Nothing too interesting. The old Camel Joe ashtray there. It's kind of cool to see. I don't even smoke. And again, some trinkets and whatnots and stuff. So after this, I go upstairs and I'm looking in this dresser that she talks about. The first drawer opened up is full of VHS. So I'm positive that I probably left some money in that drawer and not picking some of them up. You see me handle that VHS there a few times. That's one that I do end up setting up to the side because it's anime and it just catches my interest. I think it was 89 or 86 for the year on it. You know, I looked through here and nothing really popped out and caught my eye. I didn't see any WWF Coliseum home videos or any really horror stuff in here. But like I said, I'm sure I left stuff on the table because there's a whole other row of VHS underneath those. It was kind of hot in there and I didn't feel like pulling them all out. And then I opened this drawer up and boom, PlayStation 2 games. So these are the video games that she was talking about. Some Ed, Edd and Eddy. Some racing games. I probably should have took the time and scanned all of them. But I didn't. There's an Acclaimed Legends game. Because I'm probably, sure that I left some money here too. I'm probably sure I missed out on some stuff. But I can always go back. When I heard a dresser full of video games, I was thinking NES and SNES and stuff like that. But, you know, there's some PlayStation 2 stuff that goes for good money now. I didn't find anything super exciting. Operation Wolf, Rambo 3, Taito for the Tandy 1000. I probably should have picked up that Operation Wolf and that Sky Shark down there. I should have looked at Dungeons and Dragons up too, I guess. But I probably should have picked those up. And then again, I can probably go back and get them. I didn't see anything super crazy down here either. And again, you know, let me know if you all see that I'm missing anything. Alright guys, so you've seen they obviously had a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of cool stuff. You know, I could have looked in there for hours and probably found a bunch of stuff. I probably missed a bunch of stuff. So especially on those PS2 games, if you see anything in that footage that I may have missed, definitely let me know, because I'm sure that they're still there. I'm sure no one else has went and dug through that dresser drawer and pulled those games out yet. So before I get into exactly what I picked up, I do want to give another shout out to Drinking Games with Josh. Go over and check his channel out. I will put a link in the description below. If you like my content, you'll definitely like his content. I like his content. Funny story, the other night, I'm kind of winding down before bed, going through some YouTube videos, catching up, and I watched one of his videos, and I guess like where he's got it put in a queue or whatever, like it automatically plays another one. After that, so it started playing the next video. I'm not really paying attention, and I kind of look up, and I see my intro in the background of one of his videos, and then I hear him say Casual Gamer 84, and he actually gave me a shout out. So completely caught me off guard, surprised me, did not know he was going to do that. I appreciate that. So again guys, if y'all like my channel, you'll like his. Drinking Games with Josh. Go over there, check him out. Great content. So we'll get straight into what I got, and again, put the value at $240 an item, or what I paid at $240 an item, because I get $25 for the whole lot, and there's 10 items. So the first thing is not video game related, but I bought it to potentially flip. And you've seen in the video that I picked it up and then I kind of set it to the side. I'm not even going to try on that name because I will butcher it. But it is Legend of Overfiend. It is a anime. And I don't, just now looking at it, it says warning, absolutely not for children. Anime 18, it's rated NC-17, so I don't know if I potentially picked up a animated pornographic Japanese cartoon or what I picked up here. I don't know anything about it, but I do know that anime stuff kind of from time to time goes for you know, decent money. So I went ahead and picked it up, and again for the $240. I looked it up on eBay. They had one sold auction on eBay. They had it listed at $28, but they took an offer. So I would say it probably sold between $20 and $25 would be my guess. There's only one listed right now on eBay at $25. It's buy it now. So I would say I can probably get $20 out of it. So that's what I'm going to value it at, which isn't bad for $240. The next thing I picked up is a it's still in package, but it has obviously been opened. 256 kilobyte N64 memory card. Third party, so it's Pelican brand. I don't have a lot of N64 memory cards, so I went ahead and picked it up. And again, $240, and I would estimate it at probably $5 or something like that. So glad to have that. This next one, I wasn't sure about, and I probably should have picked them other two Taito games up as well, but I did not. But Rambo 3 for the Tandy 1000. I don't know anything about it. Didn't know it came out on the Tandy 1000. It is complete. The box is in pretty decent shape. I don't know that I'll resell it because I don't. It's one of the things that you don't know if it's going to work or not. And I don't have a Tandy 1000 to test it. But it looks cool nonetheless. So definitely a good collection piece and a little nostalgia inducing. So the next are video games. One PS1 game and 6 PS2 games. The PS1 game I got is Loose Disc, and that is Lost World Jurassic Park. And I think price charting has it at like $9 right now. So not bad on that one. All the rest of the PS2 games I got are complete. So I picked up Tie 3, the Tasmanian Tiger, Night of the Quincan on PS2. Some of these discs need a little love. Price charting has it complete at $14.95. So for $2.40, not bad. We're talking, you know, Goodwill prices here, so I'm good with that. The next one was one of the first ones. I had 2 copies of this. I almost got both copies, but the other one was scratched up pretty bad. I was going to flip one and then keep one. Ed, Edd and Eddy, The Misadventures on PS2. Price charting has it at $13.17. So Ed, Edd and Eddy, the cartoon, was after my time. But the game looks interesting, so I definitely want to give it a play. This next one I just picked up because I know that some of these go pretty good, and it was just real nostalgia inducing on the cover, and I think it was actually the best one we got in the lot. Showdown, Legends of Wrestling. You got some Macho Man, Ultimate War, Under the Giant, Sting, Jake the Snake, and Hulk Hogan on the front of it. And price charting had it at $19.35, so pretty good there. This next one, I mean, for $2.40, I wasn't going to leave it behind. I have other ways of playing these games, and it is the weakest of the completed box PS2 games I got. Mega Man X Collection. Again, these are all complete. Price charting has it at $9.79. This next one I got for an upcoming video that I got, I'm going to try to get all the Rocky games. Because as you all know, I recently went out to Philly for too many games. So we went and seen the Rocky statue and steps and whatnot. So I'm going to incorporate that into a video coming soon. But Rocky Legends on PS2. Price charting has it at $16.22. So glad to have that in the collection at that price. I don't know if I played that one or if I played just Rocky. I think I played it on the Xbox back in the day, and it was a decent boxing game. The last one I picked up on a whim because I know that some of these PlayStation 2 racing games can go for pretty good money. This one's nothing to write home about, but Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift 2, price charting has it at $12.99. It is complete. I need to put it in a new case. But other than that, it's in really good shape. So that would definitely be a flip to add some money back into the game fund. So guys, that is all the pickups that I got at Choctaw Jim's. It is in Camelsburg, Kentucky. If you want to go check that out and you're in the area, definitely do that. All kinds of cool stuff. Hopefully you like the footage. Hopefully you like the pickups. Hopefully you like the video. And if you did, hit that like button. And again, don't forget to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. Ring that bell for notifications. You'll be notified when I post a video for you. Until next time.